Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
We are waiting to hear any day from the President of the United States about student loans. Joe Biden has said that he would make a decision soon, by the end of the month, on whether to extend holding payments and even interest, or even forgiving some or all debts, depending on what your situation is. Either way, you should prepare, and that is the topic for tonight's Money Talks. At the end of this month, the moratorium on student loan payments and interest is set to come to an end. That means that the 48 million Americans who have $1.75 trillion in loan debt will have to be prepared.
Budgets are going to be needing to be readjusted because those things have been out for the last 2 years or some change. That's going to take, a big chunk out of the budget, especially for those that are, the high-profile jobs that have been in school for 8, 9, 10 years, and they've got an astronomical amount of loan.
And for some who have just been getting by, forbearance might be the only option. But remember, student loan debt can't be discharged through bankruptcy, so you'll need a plan for the future.
Now, be careful with the forbearance, because what happens is forbearance, you don't have to make any payments for a year, 2 years, but it's adding interest the whole time. And so if you get the opportunity to go into like a forbearance situation, make a few payments. If whenever you get some extra money, make a few payments, because that may curtail some of that interest, not all of it, but it'll curtail some of that interest.
Since interest is always accumulating, I recommend splitting your monthly payments and then paying half of the monthly payment twice a month. This will cut down the interest that you end up paying and will actually shave time off of the loan.
That's a great idea. I know myself with our cars, what we do is we'll make multiple payments throughout the month, and you end up, the last payment at the end of the month is all principal, and so now you shave off a couple years off of car payment. So yeah, that's an amazing idea.
And refinancing might also be a good idea as well, but interest rates are climbing, and Rojo recommends that you are very aware about exactly what you are signing up for.
We don't know what interest rates are going to do over the next year and some change, and you may refinance to something that's astronomically detrimental to your budget. And so if it's best to stay where you are, if you've got multiple loans, maybe consolidating it could be a good deal there, and kind of get everything in one place.
And we do expect to hear President Biden's plan by the end of August, so we will keep you updated, of course.